Gord, the plan of attack against a team that's playing the 3rd and 3 was to come out with energy. Did you feel you do that?
Yeah, definitely, and it's pretty obvious that where they are in the standings, and certainly with 3 and 3, and coming off a tough game last night for them, and we really wanted to go at them, and we did, and the guys approached it the right way, and they did a good job standing in there in the first period, and then finally in the second period it kind of popped for us. So I was glad with our effort all weekend, not just today.
A physical game at that for the Marlies. That's something that doesn't seem this team ever shies away from.
No. If anything, it sort of gets us more on track and gets our emotions in it. And you hate to lose a guy like Sammy Carrick and Fraser McLaren there as the game went on. But you know what? And the other guys responded very well to it, and they kind of got their minds into it that much more.
How do you keep the balance between the physical involvement and getting distracted at the same time? How do you keep it from getting to that?
Well, physical involvement and discipline, and like the end game here is getting the 2 points, which are extremely important for us right now. So, we definitely aren't going to back down. We're going to look teams in the eye and make sure that as far as the battle level, it's there. But we got to maintain our discipline. It's tough when you lose players throughout a game that are key parts of your team.
You get those 10-minute misconducts. Does it hurt more up front or with Mickelson being out on the back end?
I can't say one way or the other. I guess, sometimes you get down to 5D, guys really embrace it and they get more ice time and they get into the flow of the game more. And the same thing when you get down to 10 forwards. Guys are out there every third shift and so they get more flow, more feel for the game. And I don't see anybody complaining about too much ice time.
Byron Fraze, another good night out of him, 13 points in his last 10 games. What can you say about his play, not only tonight, but over the last 10?
Yeah, anybody who plays with him seems to pop, and he and Matt Fratton have gotten some chemistry together, and whoever we put on that left side does well. When you put a guy like Willie Nylander there, it's a totally different thing, and he's a guy that makes other guys better around him. So the three of them seem to be feeding off each other, and Byron, I think he's been a catalyst for all of it.
Brendan Leipzig has, I believe it's now 5 goals in his past 3 games. What's been the difference, the biggest difference in his game that you've seen compared from when he first got here to now down the stretch?
Well, he's always got that mindset of a pass-first mentality, and now he's starting to shoot the puck more, and even when you're doing that and you don't convert, you're getting second chance opportunities off rebounds, and so I think he's starting to see that, and he shoots the puck well enough that he's going to score, and he's a battler that goes for loose pucks after it. So, he's going to get rewarded if he keeps doing that.
Fraser McLaren just hurt today, or is it a longer-term thing?
No, it was just today he wasn't able to come back, and just after that hit, there was a couple of things that he was dealing with, so he was unable to come back.
Ryan Rupert wasn't in today's game. Was that because of something that happened last night?
Yeah, he took a pretty good hit there during the game last night, and so we'll see how he is moving forward.
This is obviously the last home game. What's the message that you've taken heading on the road for this last trip?
It's a great time of year to be playing and going on the road, and I think it's something that our players have embraced. It's something that it's within our hands there as far as going out and trying to get those points that are going to be key for us to make our goal of getting in the playoffs, and so it's a fun challenge.
Both Gibson and Bebo have been very strong for you this year. As you get down to the final games of the season, trying to make sure you guys get into that playoff spot, do you have a strategy in mind for who you're going to play, or is it more of just ride the hot hand type of thing?
Yeah, we'll go with who's ever playing their best right now, and I feel comfortable with either one of them in net. And Christopher Gibson had a very strong game last night in Rochester, and I felt very comfortable going back with Bebo today, and our guys responded to him today and yesterday with Christopher.